Riga versus Peristeri from Greece. It's the Group E showdown to decide who takes the second spot for qualification to the round of 16 from this group. What a regular season it's been, a shortened one because of the coronavirus pandemic, but nevertheless, no less excitement for us all to enjoy. And it's come down to this game. We've got VEF Riga and Peristeri, and also playing Rytas Vilnius, who have been eliminated, and SIG Strasbourg, who are winning the group. So VEF Riga and Peristeri are playing for second spot to make it forward to the next group stage in the round of 16. Good evening, my name's Graham Hiscott. So pleased to bring you this much anticipated game. It's the fourth meeting between these teams in the Basketball Champions League, with Peristeri holding a 2-1 advantage, having won twice in the Basketball Champions League last season. They were in the same group in that full regular season. Peristeri went on to the round of 16, where they were beaten by Hapoel Jerusalem 2-0 in the three-game series. Here is the standings. At present, all teams have played 5. Strasbourg are the winners, whatever happens tonight. VEF Riga, Peristeri. VEF Riga just need to win. They are 3-2, and they have the head-to-head by 3 points. They won by 3 in Greece. Peristeri have to win by 4. If Peristeri win by 3, if we look at Ioannis Barousis, superstar of Greek and national team basketball, if they win by 3, Peristeri, then VEF Riga will go through on other results from the group. Here is the Peristeri lineup. Ryan Harrow is in, Jay Crockett. There's been a lot of changes. Marvin Jones is in, Trey McLean. Look at these guys. Teran Petaway, who was huge versus Vilnius in their last win here just a couple of weeks ago, to get them into this position. There's Carl Orman, big time player for them. The last games these teams played, VEF Riga, who we're looking at now, lost in overtime versus Strasbourg. And the key players, Carl Orman, Mikael Kaiser, Alexander Madsen and Izira Pinheiro, they are the key players for this team, along with Krista Zoriks and Latvian internationals Vitos Artis Ate, as well as Agar Skella. So Peristeri will be introduced first. They're coming off a defeat in the Greek League. They lost 80-65 at Colossus Rose in the Greek League. Trey McLean, 16 points and a 14-point, 12-rebound. Marvin Jones, double-double, but a loss nevertheless. They're 7-5 and 5th in the Greek League. It's their second season in the Basketball Champions League. Same for VEF Riga as well. But they lost Stephen Gray to Igakia, who are also playing in this game day, and of Bosnia-Herzegovina. And they brought in James Woodard, who they are waiting to use. Ryan Harrow they brought in. He's got previous Basketball Champions League experience with the likes of Rosa Rodon. So a very fluid roster. They're also looking to bring in Linos Chrysikopoulos from AEK Athens. There is Carl Orman, just 23 years old, from California State Fullerton University. And massive 21 points versus Strasbourg in that overtime loss. And last time versus Peristeri, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. There's Zoriks, the Latvian wonder kid, Krista Zoriks. He's averaging 15 points a game. He's the second leading scorer behind Carl Orman, who's averaging 16.8 points a game. They've got a lot of talent. The Latvian national team are going well as well. And Skella, Vitos, Zoriks, Ate, all part of that. And Alexander Madsen, big player for the Finnish national team and for this team. 12 points, 8 rebounds in the loss versus Strasbourg. 5 points, 5 rebounds in the win versus Peristeri. He is consistent, he's tough, and he's gonna have to be a big, big player for them tonight. There's the young coach for VEF Riga, Yanis Galitis. been with VEF Riga since 2013, and we'll speak a lot about the coaches. Peristeri, amongst changing players, changed their coach after they lost versus VEF Riga in the first meeting back in November, and they brought in their former player and 3 times previous coach at Peristeri, Argyris Pedulakis, who will be introduced to shortly. So the team's going through their final warm-ups. Riga know they just have to win the game. Peristeri have to win by 4. It's as simple as that because of the head-to-head. Peristeri are 1 game behind, so if they win, they go tied with Riga, so then they need the head-to-head. So the 4-point win for them, minimum. Barousis, incredible career. Won the Greek League in 2002 with Ike and 2017 with Panathinaikos, Spanish League, Spanish MVPs, national teams gold age group, and medals at senior teams. There's the players that are ready to come in for Peristeri. If they make it to the round of 16, James Woodard, who's come in from Cantu, will be eligible. Eddie Viator, Manuel Mazzoni and Alexander Glisic from France, Italy and Serbia are the referees tonight. It's a shortened regular season. It's been drama right from game day 1. If you've just tuning in for the first time to Basketball Champions League, as we look at the Peristeri starting 5, Petaway, Zeus, Kalempelis, Trey McLean, Marvin Jones are the starting lineup. And it's Argyris Pedulakis, played for the Greek national team at the FIBA World Cup 1986. 3 times he's been the Peristeri head coach and their assistant coach from 95 to 97. He's won the league and the cup with Panathinaikos. And he was a player as well with Peristeri. Here's the VEF Riga starting lineup. Ullman, Kaiser, Pinero, Skella and Madsen. Pinheiro, saw him at the World Cup for Puerto Rico. A lot expected of him. There's VEF Riga's coach, Yanis Gaelitis, 35 years old, been with Riga since 2013, previous with the Division 2 team VEF Volka, and he's also coached the Latvian national team under 16. So some interesting stats as we get to the final few moments. VEF are number 1 in the Basketball Champions League at holding teams to the lowest 2-point shooting percentage at 46.3. And there is Mikhail Kaiser and Karl Ullman. They've come off a massive win in the Latvian Estonian League. VEF Riga beating Valmiera 94-57. Double-double from Kaiser and Madsen in that 17-11 and 12 and 10 points and rebounds for those. But it's all come down to this in Group E. It's now or never. It's a must win by 4 minimum for Peristeri. And a win for VEF Riga or a loss by 3 or less for VEF Riga will get them through to the round of 16. Their coach, Yanis Gaelitis, will not be wanting it to get that close as we look at Terran Petway, who has been superb for Peristeri. Number 1 in points for them, 13.4 points a game, 1.8 rebounds, 2.3 assists. It's VEF Riga in white, Peristeri in blue. Athens, the team from Athens versus the team from Riga. We're in Latvia. It's live on Basketball Champions League, live basketball.tv, and Peristeri have the first option for offense off the tip at half court. Final game day. What drama is ahead? And open three to start, offensive rebound. Put away with the open look in the corner, and an early whistle in favour. They've got to be switched on. And Piero, the more I watch Piero, great talent. He's just got to be switched on and concentrated for every possession. And he picks up an early foul, and he's going to be massive. He's needed big time. He had a double-double against Strasbourg in the overtime loss. But he knows he can do even more. Could it be tonight? On their home floor as well. Inside, jump hook is short for Marvin Jones, who's their leading rebounder. 6.6 rebounds a game for Jones. Kaiser, inside Kaiser. Dribble, step back is off. Still 0-0, and there's a lot of tension here. These teams know any mistake can be an issue, and out of control there, Taran Petaway. And the short jump hook as well. A little bit tight, Peristeri. Just need to loosen up. Coming off a loss in the Greek League against Colossus. 7-5 and 5th in the Greek League. They need to put that behind them and come out with energy. Wide open three given up by Pinheiro. And the shot is up, no good. Ball's loose. Madsen gets the rebound. Excuse me, Egor Skeller. Shots up is off for Pinheiro. Back out to Carl Orman. And he knocks it down. The two is good for VEF Riga's number 0. Jump hook is no good for Marvin Jones. Here comes VEF Riga. High screen, Kaiser for Orman. Almost knocked loose, back outside. Madsen, baseline. And the miss by Pinheiro. He's got to be making those. Just turn and throw it down. He has all the athleticism he requires, and there's a foul up the other end. Shaky start for Pinheiro, and that's 2 quick fouls, and he's going to have to come straight out. And that's what I'm talking about. Misses the offense. Simple offense, and they're calling that foul. Not a lot of contact, but that's European basketball, of course, he's come from. To the college in the States, but plays for the national team in Puerto Rico. So we go again. Peristeri looking to open their account, and attempted alley-oop is no good. And Aguirre Pedelekis not happy with the start, but they have got one of the key players for VEF Riga in foul trouble, so that's a positive for them. There goes Skeller. 2. Carl Orman. Pulls up for 3 is good, and he's got all of VEF Riga's points, has Orman. And there's a whistle. Baseline out of bounds. Into Crockett. Nice bounce pass off the glass. Offensive rebound, ball's loose. picked up by VEF Riga. He just can't get it to go, Peristeri. Fouled by Trey McLean there. Zoyas, Karampelis, also attempting the shot high off the glass as well. Ullman, he's got all the points for VEF Riga. Passes out, now he's got an assist as well. Long range shot, and it's good for Artis Ate. And it's a timeout for Peristeri, who are in big trouble here on the road. Remember, they've got to win by 4. And there's 8-0 down, and it's timeout early for the team from Athens. 5 points and an assist for Carl Ullman. Let's listen in.
Δεύτερο, second thing. Πρέπει να είναι excellent shooter now. Number 15, number 15. No play player now. It's okay, look at good, excellent shooter. Guys, we are good, let's go. Johnny! One, two, three. Marvin, 4 and 5. It's okay? Hey, hey. 4 side, 5 down. Second.
Just seeing some highlights, and it's been all Carl Ullman, leading scorer and leading assists for this team. 6.4 assists, 16.8 points a game. He is a big-time player. Played at Lavrio last season. So 1 game in the Toronto Raptors Summer League before coming to VEF Riga. It's a really good pickup for them. He just plays with a nice flow, and as you've seen here, make the shots and he'll share the ball with. He's a good decision maker as well for such a young player. Now, what can Peristeri do at the timeout? They've got Barousis in. Talking about a good head on experienced shoulders. Inside, and there's the start, and what an emphatic one for Peristeri. Great pass from Pettaway. Marvin Jones throws it down on Kaiser. That's more like it. Good timeout. Excellent response from Peristeri. Misses the free throw. Ullman with the rebound. It's Ate. Excuse me, Skella. Skella picks it up. Kaiser back to Skella, high screen. And he's going to have to drop it inside. And the rebound is made by Barousis. And Peristeri are on the ball. Jones after the big dunk. Pettaway. Shot clock running down. Pettaway. Barousis from the corner misses, but it's an offensive foul. And it's Alex Madsen. And that is something he's excellent at. Just puts his body on the line, steps up, shoulders square, and takes the hit. And Pettaway just couldn't avoid the contact. Nice kick out, but he committed the charge. More frustration for Peristeri. Carl Ullman attacks, and he's blocked by Trey McLean. Nice block, not in this house, not in your house. Maybe a little dish off there too. Kaiser might have been the better play. And thrown up, Kaiser can't get it. Skella with the attempted pass. Zoyas, Karampelas, inside Barissis, and Barissis gets fouled, takes the attention of two defensive players from VEF Riga. Looks like Madsen with the foul. Inside position, got Madsen top side, and Kaiser coming across. It's going to be a good test for Madsen and Kaiser and VEF Riga to deal with Younes Barissis. What can we say about this player? He's joined in November, at the same time that Crockett came across. National team player, and has won everything at the club level in Spain, in Greece. Ullman from just beyond the free throw line. He is in good rhythm on a night where he needs to be at the highest level. Petway for three is just off. Defensive rebound at the second attempt. There you go, Skella. Pinheiro back in. He doesn't want to force it, just penetrate, kick. Ullman, and he is big time attack, and he controls his body so he doesn't commit the charge. Almost overbalanced. Good core strength. And if Marvin Jones has decided to try and take a charge there, as opposed to challenging the shot at the top of the jump, he may have been able to draw an offensive foul there. 12-4, Riga in control here early. Just over halfway through the first. Petway, ball's loose, recovered. Back to Barissis. Double team comes, finds the open player, as he has done many, many times. They run out of shot clock though. Good energy from VEF Riga, and McLean can't get it to go. Pedulakis has a lot on his plate. He's got to find a five out there that can get the ball in the basket. They're getting excellent looks. And their first basket was impressive. Petway takes a seat. They're going to have to rotate. Vasilopoulos is in for his first minutes, number 21 for Peristeri. Ryan Carl Ullman just pulls up behind the screen and nothing but net, and he is on fire. He is the offense for VEF Riga. $11 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. And attacking the basket and all the way back round. Shots up is just short. Great rebound by McLean. And turnover. Vasilopoulos was attacking the basket. I think Barissis thought he was going to go all the way to score. The pass came to Barissis and he couldn't handle it. Shaky start continues for Peristeri. Carl Ullman. He's got to find a way to stop him and get the ball out of his hands. Pinheiro all the way along the baseline. Catch and shoot is just off. And just one shot allowed by Peristeri. Good defense there. Vasilopoulos against Pinheiro, who won't want to commit another foul, but he does enough. But great defense, offensive rebound by Jay Crockett. Artisate brings it out back to Ullman. He hasn't sat yet in this first quarter. Every minute, every second crucial. Ball's loose. Ullman gets it back. Pinheiro, shot clock running down. Open three is just short. But look at the hustle by Artisate. And they are first to the punch. First to that offensive rebound. Panagiotis Vasilopoulos with the foul, and here comes Ryan Harrow. Basketball Champions League experience for Ryan Harrow. Let's see if he can put it to good use. Another flat-out scorer, and they need it. VEF Riga, shots up and good for two. Krista Zoric straight into the game. The Latvian wonder kid, he's 22 years old. And Harrow straight to the basket, can't get it to go. Zoric in the open floor, behind the back to Pinheiro, spins off balance. No, he's not. Many might have been, but in the open floor, that's where he's at his best. Give him the ball, let him play on instinct, and Pinheiro, left-hand dribble. Now you see me, now you don't. He makes the score and forces another timeout, and it's worth another look. Great strength and finesse from the Puerto Rican international. Timeout, Peristeri.
Too far, guys. Όλοι παίρνουν την μπάλα και πάτε να επιτεθείτε και έχουμε χάσει 10 layup. 10 layup έχουμε χάσει. Θέλω κάτι απλό. Απλό.
Keep it simple on offense now.
Okay. Hey, Μακλή, πάνω. Κάτσε εδώ. Out. Μακλή, πώς τα βλέπω. And fish down after post up. Guys, and 2 fouls, guys. Play trap Giannis. Play trap Giannis. Play trap Giannis. Out pass is the shot. Go.
Well, after the last time out, they came down with a big throwdown to Peristeri as we look at Carl Allman just getting whatever he wants, just playing behind screens, finding space. And he just runs the show, and 11 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 12 efficiency, 5 of 6 from the field. And it's a big night in the Basketball Champions League for VEF Riga. They were bottom of their group last season, 1-13 in the full regular season. Nowhere near qualification. Peristeri 8-6 in the same group, went through to the round of 16. At the moment, VEF Riga potentially are going to be putting Peristeri out at the regular season stage. Just 6 games this season because of the pandemic, but it's been excitement all the way, all across the competition. Allman just pulls up, favourite spot, same result, nothing but net. Just shimmy and shakes, ball between the leg, and he pulls up, and he is totally focused and wonderfully efficient. 7 turnovers as well for Peristeri. Barousis, he got the basket side, ball side of Kaiser, and just a running round arm layup for the Greek veteran and superstar. Allman. Oh, great pass over the top. All the defense came towards Allman, and Mikael Kaiser throws it down. Beautiful basketball. Read and react at the highest level from Carl Allman. 22-8, and Peristeri have major issues. Last few seconds of the first. Inside Barousis. Really quick second pass, got the good look. Crockett straight inside. To Barousis, who will go to the line. And look out, they all stepped across Barousis, moved away from Kaiser, and look what happened. Zoric with the foul. Borussia 62.5% from the free throw line. Just averaging 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist in the games he's played. They need more from that from him. But if they feed him the ball, he will cause issues, whether he scores, draws the double or triple team, and then can pass it out. Borussia takes a seat. Some good minutes for him there. So Crockett, Jones, McLean, Petway, and Vasilopoulos on the floor for Peristeri, and VEF Riga have 3.2 seconds to get a shot up at the end of the first. Ullman dribbles, but ball's out of bounds, and at the end of the first, VEF Riga in control in Riga. They lead 22-10 over Peristeri Windmasters. There's the game statistics. 57% from 2, 40% from 3. No free throws. 80% from free throws, Peristeri, 4 of 5. 0 of 3 from 3 and 3 of 9 from 2. So things to sort out in this break between the quarters. And that first quarter was all about Karl Ullman. 12 points. 13 points, 6 or 7 from the field. 1 rebound, 2 assists. That was the first play from Peristeri. Big throwdown from Marvin Jones, who's the leading rebounder for Peristeri and averaging 11 points a game. They need more from their big players. They've got a big foreign contingent of Americans. That's why they've had to take out Stephen Gray, and they've had Harrow in games, and now he's out of games, and he's in tonight. And they have to deliver, and at the moment, VEF Riga are playing as a team. Even though that was a good offensive rebound from Jay Crockett. Previous Fribourg Olympic, he came over same time as Borussia. So they've got players, they've just got to pull together as a team. As we see Karl Ullman read the defense perfectly, you could see Borussia had stepped away from Kaiser, who just drifted in behind for the throwdown. And he gets a seat. Played all 10 minutes of the first quarter. And what an efficient one it was. So, second quarter's underway. Pinheiro wide open. He won't get a better look than that. Ate gets the offensive rebound. And a little push shot is short for Skella. And Ryan Harrow gets the outlet. Peristeri in blue. VEF Riga in white. VEF Riga on their home floor, all they have to do is win. And if they're going to lose, they must not lose by more than 3. Simple as that. Shots up, Crockett, that's right on the shot clock buzzer. And rebounded by Zorix, who will handle the ball with Ullman on the bench. Wide open 3 on its way, and it's good. Artis Atta. And the assist from Zorix, just simple play, and they get wide open on the outside there, Riga. Petway. Baseline jump shot is no good. Peristeri 15 down. They got a mountain to climb. Pinheiro baseline. And he's fouled as he goes baseline by Marvin Jones. His first foul of the quarter, Inbounded by Zoric, wide open three, just off for Artiseta. Ryan Harrow. High screen by Jones. Harrow for three, they need it, they just can't get it to go. And Pinheiro brings the ball up. Hands off by Madston. Ball's loose. Good save. Extra pass, wide open three is good. VEF Riga are on fire. And Zoric with the three. And they're not missing a beat with Karl Orman on the bench, which is good signs for VEF Riga. Little jump stop and the putback is good by Petway, and Pinheiro could be in more foul trouble. Really attacked. Petway leading the team in points. Taran Petway, previous Basketball Champions League experience with PAOK. And joined Peristeri for this season. They need a big game rest of the way from him. And others are going to need to support him inside, outside for VEF Riga, and one pass too many over the top of Alex Madsen. They just got to play under control, VEF Riga. And all the way. And a little dish off is no good for Jones. Nice attack by Zois Karampelas. Zoric. Still Zoric, shot clock running down, he attacks, and he's blocked, big time block by Jones. And long distance shot, just long, Kaiser. Outlet. Kaiser the rebound, outlet, Ate. Long range shot, just off, but Kaiser, easy offensive rebound. Attack, wide open. And it will be on the floor. That would have been a big continuation. Egor Skeller. Some of the highlights. Sideline out of bounds. Marcus Vitos in the game. Shots up by him, Latvian national team player, along with Ate and Skeller and Zoric. Playing for the Latvian national team in the Eurobasket qualifiers. Shots up, no good. Just good defense without fouling there from VEF Riga. Karl Orman back in the game. All the way across, great pass. And the shot to match. They are on the same page, VEF Riga. And are they on their way to the round of 16 for the first time in their Basketball Champions League history? Petway. Big rebound, Karl Orman. 1.93 m, really sprung up for that. Saved. Brilliantly saved by Riga. They are everywhere. But in the end, they lose it. It just couldn't get the ball under control. Marcis Visos. That is another great pass out. And then this time Zoric on the other side. That is a high-level elite pass from Karl Orman. and appreciated by Artisate. 31-13 VEF Riga lead. Ticking down to halfway through the second quarter. Vitos. Barusis in. He's having to come a long way out to get the ball. Puts it on the floor, hands it off. Here comes Petway on the attack, and that's where they need him, in motion. Taran Petway. Timeout, VEF Riga. Peristeri just needs some momentum. He's caught that on the move, right through the gap between Ate and Vitos, and gets an easy layup. They need more of that type of play. Timeout, VEF Riga. Let's listen in.
Bet viņš iet cilnā ātrumā, jā, tur traffics ir burtiņš tur vēl, jā. Un tad, kad we let the 9 go inside here, it's hard for us. He will go to right side, shoot the ball, get a rebound, yeah. What we need with this pick and roll defense, we need to be like a flash, a little bit higher, yeah. Screen away, whatever, yeah, but just a little bit higher than that, before the screen, eh. Because they got 18 somewhere, we can help a little bit more from 18 as well, guys, yeah. This is personal, yeah. Yeah, and keep playing till the end. Guys, listen. Watch offense. We pass the ball like this. We got a Kyle. You receive the ball. Kyle, you are here. Okay, we got a this 4 is here. Look to his side and go back door. Look for back door, Kyle. Yeah? We got look for back door. Look to his side. He wants to pass the ball.
Coach Gaelatus just doesn't want any momentum being picked up by Peristeri, just calling the timeout immediately. Doesn't want Petway to get going. He's leading scorer for Peristeri, and Barusis having influence when he's on the floor, but he's at veteran stage of his career. Can't play the minutes that he once did, but he can still help this team get back in this contest. They need to try and get it below 10 at half-time, and ball's loose, and Kaiser can't deal with that pass, and there's a foul in the open floor. Artisate's first foul. It's a strange one. Ball just bounced out of Kaiser's hand off the bounce pass from Allman. Petway inbounds to Barusis, hands off to Caroline Pellis. Inside, and Barusis started to play at the top beyond the three-point line, and he ended up right by the basket. Barusis showing his class there. Allman attacks. Left hand, no good. They're starting to play better D now. And here comes Peristeri for two. Zois Karampelis with the score. And this is a much better looking Peristeri team. More energy on defense and not letting Allman go where he wants on the basketball court. Whistle called. Foul called. Trey McLean with the foul. Foul drawn by Carl Allman. Allman attacks. That's a tough shot. Almost out of control there, Carl Allman. Doesn't need to force it. If the help starts to come, just dump it off to the big, just hand it off to the big like Kaiser if the help's coming off him, or kick it out. He affects the game in so many ways. Allman at the line. Played at Lavrio in Greece last season. He's been with VEF Riga all season long. He was the MVP for December, averaging 20 points and 9 assists a game in the 2 games versus Ritas Vilnius in December. So he's been well recognised by the Basketball Champions League experts. There's a whistle. And Artis Ate's out, second foul for him. Pinheiro's got to be really smart now. And just give and go, and a big time throwdown by Trey McLean. Simple give and go off the out of bounds. Is that going to get Peristeri fired up? Look at this. Pass, pass, slam. Switching off there for VEF Riga. They can't do that. It's only a 12-point lead. They just need to win or lose by 3 or less. VEF Riga, they've got to just keep the foot down to the pedal. And Pinheiro comes back, fade away, no good. Barusis played really good defense there. Barusis telling Karalelis where he wants the ball. Barusis dribbles, penetrates, kicks. Jones, extra pass to Petway. Petway versus Allman. Petway, no good. Gets his own rebound. Step through. And there's a foul. They're getting into this now. Mikhail Kaiser with the foul. Big attack on the baseline. Gets his own miss. Petway, strong and robust, gets himself to the foul line. Petway, the last Basketball Champions League game just a couple of weeks ago, 25 points versus Vilnius, 4 points, 4 assists. And in the loss versus Colossus at the weekend, 10 points, 5 assists. So consistent performer, but he needs to get going. He needs a huge 3 minutes and the second half, as do Peristeri, to get themselves back in this game and to win by 4, which is the only way, 4 or more. And the shot's just not happening at all for Pinheiro. He won't be any more wide open. This is a game where I spoke pre-game, he needs to step up and show that he is ready to be a main player, an import player on this VEF Riga Latvian team. Shots up and just off for Trey McLean. Here comes Carl Allman. Allman inside, outside, attacks, and he's blocked, gets his own rebound, kicks it out. Zoric for 3 is just long, and that goes out of bounds. Allman just trying to force it a touch now, and they are challenging him, Peristeri, and they're blocking his shot or making him change his shot or hanging the air. It's another block for Trey McLean. Petway at the top, high screen. Barusis dives to the basket. It's a big battle there with Madsen. Another screen. Back outside. Shot clock running down. Got to get the shot up. It's contested. And it's long. And Coach Pedilakis not looking impressed with that sequence of offense from his team. Zoric, hand off from Madsen, and it's a foul. Borussis Karampelas. Some very animated words going on between Borussis and Karampelas. But this is what's needed from Peristeri. They are behind and they need to drag themselves back as close as they can. Before half-time, Zoric, as cool as you like, Krista Zoric makes the free throws. He's up to 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. 13-point lead for VEF Riga at the moment. They're going to the round of 16, and Peristeri will finish in third in this group and will be going out at the regular season stage. Role reversal from last season when they're in the same regular season group. Shots up, the jump hook by Jones, no good. Here comes Hagar Skella. Attacks and then brings it out, and they go half court. Shots up for 3, and it's good! Big time 3 for Hagar Skella. Latvian international, and sensational 3 just when they needed it. Borussis brings the double team, and he gets it stolen. Massive defensive play. Another 3 on the way, just short. And Borussis hadn't got back, so he finishes under the basket, but thinks he was fouled on the previous play. He may have a point. I don't know if we get another look at it. A lot of pressure on him from Madsen and the VEF Riga defense. 10-second differential between game and shot clock. Carl Ullman handling the ball. Just needs to keep the ball moving. Keep himself moving, not try to force it. Just pick the spots. What a pass! And the throwdown to Madsen. Ullman to Madsen. Perfection. Just seconds remaining in the second quarter. VEF Riga 16 ahead, shots up. Petway makes a 3. They desperately needed that, Peristeri, right on the buzzer of half-time. They've got a huge hole to dig themselves out of. Is that going to be a big help in that job? It's half-time here in Riga, Latvia. VEF Riga 40, Peristeri 27. Here's some of the statistics. 9 of 20 from 2, 6 of 16 from 3, 4 of 4 from the line. That's VEF Riga. 11% from 3, 8 to 7 on assists, 24 to 19 on rebounds. And the top scorers, Ullman, Ate and Zoric for VEF Riga, Borussis, Petway and Karampelas for Peristeri. Just look at the first half best plays, and there's been plenty of them for VEF Riga, especially. Peristeri just haven't been able to get going. Four turnovers, and there's a big throwdown for Petway. Watch that, hands high above the basket. Just little jump stop, little fake. He knows he's long and he's first to react. Alex Madsen on a poster there, unfortunately for him, but he's played well and he's got his own dunk at the end of that quarter. And more blocks for Marvin Jones. McLean with 2 blocks, Marvin Jones with 1. Just some great spreading of play. 6 of 16 they are, VEF Riga, but each 3 has been big. And that was encouraging for Peristeri when Petway could get to the basket for an easy 2. 9 points for him, 10 for Borussis. But VEF Riga hold all the trump cards. They have the lead. They have the +3 on the head-to-head, but Peristeri need more of that. That is really great read and react off the inbounds. Well, he threw it down, but it actually came back out. And there's the three with a jab step. And there is the no-look. Complete no-look. Look away pass from Allman to Madsen, and maybe he's getting his own back there on Petway with the throwdown. Top scorer for Peristeri. Here's Barousis, calls his problems when he gets inside, showing his full array of setting screens, handoffs, and then getting to the basket. It's 37 now, Barousis, but still a big influencer on games. And VEF Riga's top scorer, none other than Karl Allman. He scored the first 5 points, then gave the first assist for the three, and especially in the first quarter was just totally dominant. And he is leading all scores, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, just the 1 turnover, plus minus of 10, efficiency of 19, doing it all for his team at the age of 23. Just a couple of moves in that second quarter where he got hung up in the air and they were able to block his shot and get him to miss, but on the whole, dominant display. Just behind that screen from Madsen, just smart play. And then the beautiful no-look assist to Madsen to finish off the quarter. He's got all the skills. And that's the end of the highlights from the first half. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back very shortly for second half action between VEF Riga and Peristeri.
Now the push. Stevens goes up high. The finish is good. Beautiful feed.
Jones alley-oop, and this time they're successful with Makundu.
He had the ball, then a nice little pass from Sasko, and the finish is good from Bodovsky.
Long pass over the Ruban. Oh, it gets rejected at the line by Simmons, right at the rim. Not in your house.
Bounce is clear, and Stevens with the rebound, the push. His versatility here behind the back. Stevens all the way. What a play. Incredible from Dishon Stevens.
Certainly that looks like it's his approach. He just loves being out there. And nice drive down low, and as DeZeu goes to 10 points.
Kirksell now looking for options. Motum gives him the option on the wing, guarded by Benjus. Oh, what a pass by Motum. A no-look pass from the Aussie.
Ennis with some room. Oh, has a tip from behind. Wojcinski behind the back. Little showtime. There's another one, and the finish from Cersei. So 2 in a row behind the back. First from Wojcinski. First by Darbo, and now it's Peterson. Splits between 2. Takeoff.
Lowry with a rebound, and now Smokey Minska just believing in confidence. Lowry crossover spins. Oh my Lord, how did he get that move? I mean, that was beautiful. I mean, he took that in transition, gave it a crossover, a spin out.
Welcome back, and then we look at the VEF Riga game leaders. Ullman 15 points, Kaiser 7 rebounds, and Ullman with 5 assists, and that's how it is on the statistics coming into this game. Ullman leading points and assists on average. 15 points, 1 of 1 from 3, 6 of 9 from the field, and 2 of 2 from the line. He leads the team in points and assists, and Kaiser leads the team in rebounds, 7 points, 7 rebounds. In fact, he's second in rebounds behind Pinheiro, but Pinheiro's been in foul trouble. Barousis, 10 points. Jones, 4 rebounds, and Karambelis, 3 assists for Peristeri. And how they've got to dig deep here, and Ernest Barousis has seen it all before at club and country. 10 points, 3 of 3 from the field, 4 of 4 from the line. You can't ask for much more than that in efficiency. He's been a winner as far back as under 20s national team for Greece. Winning the gold in the Euros under 20. Been out to the Orient to Zhejiang Lions for 2 years before coming back to play at Herbalife Gran Canaria last season. And then picked up by Peristeri, who are desperate to win this game by 4 or more. They have got a huge mountain to climb. They're 13 down, so in effect they're 17 down on the head-to-head, and one of the main reasons for that is Karl Allman. Can't say enough about his energy, just the way he plays, shares the basketball when he needs to. 4 rebounds, 4 assists to go along with his 15 points. Let's listen in to the coaches before we get the third quarter underway here. It's do or die for Peristeri. Only Marcis Fissos, who's played any notable minutes, just over 2 minutes he's played, not on the score sheet for VEF Riga. So Peristeri with the inbounds, Trey McLean, and they have to have the best half of basketball they've had all season to get past VEF Riga by 4 or more points to progress to the round of 16. And big block by Mikhail Kaiser, not in this house. There you go, Skella. High screen from Madsen. Bounce pass, wide open from the elbow. Just long. But good hustle from Artis Ate. Draws the foul. Taron Petway with the foul. Bounce pass by Allman to Kaiser, just maybe a touch low. And there's a block by Kaiser and keeping it in bounds. That's the ideal block. So your team can get off on the fast break. Petway hands off. Back to Petway, goes left. Surrounded, pulls up, creates space, and that's more like it. That's Aaron Petway. An offensive foul. And Karl Allman involved in another turnover there. Screen set by Mikhail Kaiser, but he's just moved his hip laterally, and that's his 4th foul, and that's big. This game is a long way from over, and it's the only issue with putting a player on with 3 fouls. Same with Pinheiro, he's 1 foul away from 4. 11-point the advantage for VEF Riga early in the 3rd. Shots up, they just haven't been able to make Enough three-pointers. There goes Skella to Madsen. Hands off to Skella. Screen by Madsen. From the elbow, open, and really clever shot. His feet were slightly split there, but he had the balance and the concentration. VEF Riga lead the assist by 1, 8-7, but that was all about Egor Skella, that shot. Karampelis, high screen, still Karampelis. Tries the behind the back, but the defense by Egor Skella. Just check the footwork. So he steps through, keeps the pivot foot solid. That's a really nice shot for Egor Skella. So Christos Salustris is in the game for the first time tonight for Peristeri. And there's Giannis Galetas. And shots up on the buzzer, short. Rebound. Egor Skella brings it up himself. Screen not used. Madsen to Pinheiro. Pinheiro looking for an opening. Jump hook is nice. Good rhythm, good patience from Isaiah Pinheiro. Trey McLean. Oh, baseline. And a good finish by Jay Crockett. And that's his first 4 points for Crockett. Ullman open, high arc, just short. And they're going to call it jump ball. Great play by Egor Skella. Just doing all the little things, the hustle plays. That's nice power dribble along the baseline there from Jay Crockett. Salustris with the foul. Pinheiro to Ullman. Carl Ullman sizing up Salustris. Shot clock running down. Ball stuck, shots up, and it's off. Big rebound by Peristeri. Marvin Jones with the ball. Barousis is in. Still 13-point advantage. Inside, Barousis, just beautiful. Left hand. Jump hook over Ate and Madsen. He was attempting to block that. Carl Ullman, they've got to keep the ball moving. And he attacks on a foul by Barousis. Barousis had been dragged out to guard Carl Ullman, and he was on a bit of an island there and committed the quick foul. Ullman, left hand, beautiful move, exploding to the basket. Carl Ullman, the leader of VEF Riga tonight and all season long in the Basketball Champions League. McLean off the glass. Barousis, no good. A lot of contact underneath. I think that's what he's asking. It looked as though he was impeded, but nothing called. Let's see from the reverse angle. Gets it up. And there is contact by Madsen, nothing called. Taran Petway. Screen and re-screen from Barusis for three. First time he's tried, and he connects. He can do it all. Ioannis Barusis. Taran Petway with the assist. Now, shots up, and again, it just doesn't look fluid from Pinheiro. A lot of step forward there. Big step forward on the three, and Pinheiro. Fourth foul, and he's going to have to go out. And these are key players. You can see what Giannis Elias feels about that. Barusis makes the three, and it's a 10-point lead for VEF Riga. It's not always easy to manage a league when the team are starting to push and push against you, but they're going to have to manage it. Keep being aggressive, VEF Riga, but not forcing. Plenty of time, halfway through the third here. Hope you're enjoying the Basketball Champions League action. Kaiser tries a three, just long. And Petway, all-court player for Peristeri. Pulls up from the elbow and is just short. Big rebound from Madsen. Just number 3 in rebounds for this team. Almost a turnover. Madsen gets it back. This time it is a turnover. But then VEF Riga get it back for 3. Just short by Artisate. Petway. Barusis comes across. Not used. He steps out for beyond the arc. Hands it off, sets the screen. Good defense from Madsen. Barusis. They need to get the shot up. Foot's on the line. And gets sloppy out there. Really sloppy play from VEF Riga. Just grab that rebound, and sometimes you just need to take a second to survey the situation, and that cross-court pass deflected by Petway. And they forced the turnover. Carl Allman with 2 turnovers now. Another 14 seconds for Peristeri to get a good look. Petway, Barusis sets the screen. Petway attacks and misses off the glass. Barusis, big rebound. And he steps through. He hasn't got the elevation, but he knows how to use his body, and he finishes with both hands. Great job by Ioannis Barusis. Madsen for 3 is long, well long. Almost jammed in between the backboard and the rim. Petway inside Barusis, but Allman's got that. He forces a turnover. Allman, penetrate kick, shots up, short, and now Barusis with the beautiful pass, and Salustris with the layup, and forces another timeout by VEF Riga. Really smart play from Barusis. 3-pointer short, rebound, kick ahead, catch, pass, no dribble. All you young players out there, pass, pass, finish, left hand from the left side. Timeout, VEF Riga.
He goes inside, then go to his right. If Barusis set the screen and he goes inside, we go switching, yeah, you need to go out with the guy. Yeah,
Finish. Do not go anywhere. We're here in Riga, in Latvia, Basketball Champions League. Final game day for this group. One of these two teams will take the second spot in the group behind Sieg Strasbourg. Inside Kaiser, but he didn't look. He just panicked. And he's passed it out of bounds, and another turnover. Kaiser on 4 fouls, and I just think the best play for him there would be catch and go up strong. Such an athlete. Brusis again trying to post up. Shots up Salustrius, and he's really making a big difference. Christos Salustrius. Just played 5 minutes, and he's up to 5 points. It's a 3-point lead for VEF Riga. Peristeri need to win by 4 to go through. Shots up, short. VEF Riga have tightened up, and they can't get the ball in the bucket. Peristeri can tie with a 3. VEF Riga have been leading all game. Great rebound by Karl Ullmann. They're really going to have their character tested here, VEF Riga. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. Kaiser, shots up, is long. Nice screen. Barusis. Salustrius has a look, attacks. Back out to Salustrius. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Draws the double team. Salustrius off. And Madsen grabs another rebound. He's up to 6 rebounds and a whistle. And another turnover for VEF Riga, and I think that's the first time we've seen a smile from Coach Pedilakis. And all the pressure is heaped back on Giannis Galatis. They've led comfortably tonight by as many as 13. And now they lead by 3, and Peristeri can tie the game with a 3. Shot clock running down. Push shot is short by Trey McLean. Ullmann needs to get back on track. Doesn't use the screen. Extra pass. And that's really much needed. Skela with the score. Much needed for VEF Riga. Jones, Barusis, Kalampelas. Attacks left hand, early release. No foul, no score. Karl Ullmann, under 30 remaining. 8 seconds between game and shot clock, and there's a whistle. And that's McLean's first 4th foul. Kaiser out, he's on 4 fouls, so massive moments, and a big moment for Bernas Coles, 23-year-old Latvian. Just averaging 2.8 minutes a game, so this 25 seconds could be huge for VEF Riga, trying to settle themselves down and get a foothold back in the game. 5-point lead for Riga. Remember, they go through with any type of win to the round of 16. Ullmann, is he going to do it all himself? He does. Little fadeaway, misses the 3. Plenty of time remaining for Peristeri to get a shot up, and there's a foul by Coles. They've got fouls to give VEF Riga. 5.4 seconds remaining. Visos back in. Just played the 2 minutes tonight, Latvian international. Shot clock running down. In the corner, open for three, is just off for Peristeri. Jay Crockett with the three. And at the end of the third, VEF Riga 48, Peristeri 43. And there's the statistics, 30-26 from two, 6 of 25 now for VEF Riga, 3 of 14 for Peristeri. But they are right back in this game, just 5 points down. This third quarter, 16-8. Peristeri, the winners of the third. And a massive momentum shift. Terranpetto up to 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Early on, Skella with that nice 2. Just 8 points scored by VEF Riga in that quarter. Mikhail Kaiser in foul trouble. That was a big, big play by Karl Ullman. Just 17 points, just 2 points for him. That was his only 2 points of the quarter. They have found a way to stop Ullman. They've got Barusis heavily involved in the game as well. He's up to 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. It's all set up as we thought it might be. These teams have played 3 times before. No game has been decided by more than 8 points. Peristeri are 2-1 in the series. Pinheiro back on in foul trouble. He's got to deliver right now. Just to remind you, Peristeri have to win by 4 or more. VEF Riga can win by any score, or if they lose by 3 or less, they will go through to the round of 16, which starts at the beginning of March. That is what's on offer to one of these 2 teams. Peristeri attack first, blocked by Madsen, massive block on Marvin Jones. Look at this, not in this house, get out of here. Sure that will get some views, especially here in Riga. Hope you're enjoying the game. It's all on the line. And a turnover, Pinheiro, positive. Pinheiro looking for options. Wide open 3, just off. And a turnover. And Peristeri come out playing nervous and tentative at the start of the fourth. No score from either team. Marvin Jones with the turnover. Zoric, young Latvian, what can he produce? To his Latvian teammate, Egor Skella. To the Finnish national team player, Madsen. Shot clock running down, Zoric attacks off one leg and just long. No score. Madsen with the foul. That's Madsen's first. And he has been in the thick of it defensively. He's blocked shots and he's just almost showing the way to Kaiser and Pinheiro how to play full on in a game without fouling. Karampelis. Nice screen for Karampelis. Trey McLean attacks and scores with the left hand past Egor Skella. McLean's in foul trouble himself. Three-point lead. Pinheiro backs down his player. wide open for three is long. They just can't get the ball to drop in this second half from behind the arc, but they can from two. Egor Skela, whatever works to keep their noses in front. 22-16, VEF Riga lead with second chance points. Tuyas Karampeles. Crockett. Petway, high screen from Jones. Petway, long range, just off. Skela. Extra pass inside, but Pinheiro has it wrestled away. Good cut to the basket. And this is Skela's just 1-2 step and push shot there. So baseline inbounds for VEF Riga. Madsen hands off to Skela. Penetrate kick, extra pass. Pinheiro didn't want that three. Now it's down to Allman, who attacks. And ball's not loose. 2 seconds on the shot clock. All the help was waiting for him. He got past Petway, but Jones and Crockett were there to meet him. 2 seconds. It's a quick catch and shoot. Allman, one dribble, shoots it. It's off left. And Trey McLean with a massive rebound. Every possession crucial and magnified here in the Basketball Champions League. Qualification from the round of 16 on the line for these two teams to go through in second place in Group E. Shot clock running down. Karampeles got to get it up, and he does for three. Zoyas Karampeles. Biggest shot of the night for him. It's a 2-point lead for VEF Riga. Peristeri must win by 4 to go through. So in effect, they're 6 down at the moment. Allman, penetrate kick, wide open Pinheiro, still can't get it to go. And all-out hustle from both teams. Crockett with the foul. That was wonderful, right at the end of the shot clock. Little step back, so calm and cool. Zoyas Karampeles, and it's timeout here in Riga. You can cut the atmosphere with a knife. Let's listen in.
You are the key to the entire game.
Shoot my fault. Help all together. You play so. It's okay?
Help, but go and box out after that.
Hey. Horns flash.
Right, we're on horns flash now.
Hey,
Okay,
but
horns flash.
hey. Don't get here, pick. The basketball league, agree. Go Marvin, slipping, no pick. It's okay.
Marvin slip.
Down pick. You together, Petway or Macri.
Πολύ από εδώ.
Έλα λίγο εδώ. Για να σου δώσει εδώ, για να σε παίξουν άλλοι.
Pick in the middle. Stay, let the first pick in the middle. Okay.
And 15. 15, 14, 15, 15. Side. Okay.
And the faces and the sounds and the sights of Basketball Champions League, and Argyris Pililakis did not have much to smile about in the first half, but this second half has been a lot better. They're down by 2 in the game. They need to win by 4 or more to go through. VEF Riga, any win or lose by 3 or less to go through to the round of 16. It's on a knife edge. It's exactly what you want to see if you're a neutral. And it's high drama here in the Riga arena. Shot clock running down, and a full ball's loose. Right at the end of the shot clock. What are the referees going to call? I think that's maybe what Coach Benilakis is saying. Let the shot clock run out. They threw it up and a whistle again. Let's see what they call here. Might be a foul on Marvin Jones as they tried to throw the lob to Kaiser. Marvin Jones' third foul and Peristeri's second. VEF Riga now with 14 seconds. Can they make this count and extend the lead? Give them some breathing space. Allman again doing it all himself. Extra pass, shots up, it's short. But Pinheiro keeps it alive. They get another 14 seconds. Allman, baseline, all the way across. Push shot is good. This time by Artisate. Perfectly executed. Again, Allman somehow acrobatically makes the pass along the baseline. 4-point lead for VEF Riga. And really tough move by Crockett. High screen by Pinheiro. Ball in the hands of Allman. Just 23 years old, being asked to do a lot. And he's just short. His legs looked a little bit false, that shot, with his legs going backwards. And foul in the open floor by Agar Skella. Agar Skella with the foul. And there's the little push shot. That was tough because the defense was coming out. And Madsen and the VEF Riga team love that. So, Carampeles to Crockett, step back. Shots up from Jones, it's off left. And one rebound, outlet to Allman. Waiting for options, Allman. There goes Skell. Back out to Allman, wide open. Can he make this one? No, he's off again. It just looks slightly fade away. A fade away there now. A shot up for Atse. He's long and flat. Ball's loose. Petway inside, and the game is tied. The first time since 0-0. What a game. What an outstanding comeback by Peristeri. Who is going to blink first? Allman gets fouled, and here go, potentially go to the line for two shots. So just to repeat the permutations, it's tied the game. VEF Riga just need to win. Peristeri need to win by 4 or more. Allman attacks. And he's fouled. But has he tweaked his ankle? Incredible move to the basket. Finishes with his left hand. Inside, outside dribble. Crockett and Jones are there. And there is a foul. Just hoping he hasn't tweaked his ankle. No foul called. Maybe shots up and just short from Petway, but rebound after the offensive tip by Mikhail Kaiser. Almost passed out of bounds. Total concentration needed here by VEF Riga, who were comfortable in the first half. It's been anything but in the second. Madsen. Shot clock running down. Shots up is short. Kaiser tips and he's fouled, and doing what he does best, flying high above the hoop and putting a lot of pressure on the interior Peristeri defense. Almost gets the tip, but he will go to the line. Mikael Kaiser. And that is Marvin Jones' 5th foul. Just 2 points, 1 of 9 from the field. 9 rebounds though. Kaiser with 2 huge free throws, misses the first. He's 80% from the free throw line in the Basketball Champions League. Former Kimis and Aris player, joined VEF Riga. He makes the 2nd this season. So lead by 1. VEF Riga, the narrowest of leads. Peristeri. Darren Pellis to Petway, step back, tough 3 is long. Offensive rebound is, in the end, grabbed by Barusis, but he fouled in the process of getting that rebound off the bounce. He grabbed it off Skell. And it's a foul. And Peristeri in team fouls. Huge free throws coming up for Egor Skella. Just 54.5% from the free throw line. Going through Barusis' mind as he tried to grab that rebound. And this is the first. Egor Skella just over 50% from the line in this competition. Got a feeling this game is going to go down to the last possession. And he nails the free throw. 11 points for Skella. Full court pressure from VEF Riga. Not a bad plan, just to slow Peristeri down. Zoyas, Karampelas to Petway. He's got to come up big now if Peristeri want to progress. Another 3 up, just long. Defensive rebound is finally incredible play between Allman and Madsen again. They kept it alive. Can they capitalise with a big score here, Zoric? Allman, extra pass, Madsen for 3, is good! Huge play after the defensive effort from Madsen. He deserves to make that 3. VEF Riga by 5. Peristeri have to win by 4 or more. It's the only result that will get them through. Shots up, another 3 short, so VEF Riga in the driving seat as we tick down to 1 minute 30 remaining in the 4th quarter. They just slow it down, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Allman, high screen from Madsen. Allman almost losing the handle. Now he's in the corner, comes back, high shot is no good. And VEF Riga have a foul to give, and they have committed that foul with Krista Zoric. This was an incredible piece of action, and to get it to Skella, and then extra pass from Allman. But then the play after, he did force it, and he's saying, come on guys, let's think about this, let's get this done. They're almost there. It's timeout, Peristeri, let's listen in.
Think about ασέτο. Φούλο ασέτο. Μη μιλάς καθόλου. Είμαστε εδώ, κρατιέμαι με τα δόντια. Έχουμε φτάσει στο σκορ εκεί πέρα. Τέλος. Together, Johnny. Johnny, after the goal, you are low shot, no? Danny shot.
Just looking at some of the stats as we look at some of the highlights. This is massive highlight. As big as Zoyas Karampelas' three, with the shot clock running down after the defensive effort to get that offensive possession with Madsen at the 4. That was huge, and he's only got 5 points, but it doesn't matter. It's the timing of that 3 and the Finnish international, so big for his country. Now maybe even bigger for his club team. Peristeri have to get a good look. They have to win by 4 or more, the team in blue. VEF Riga can win by any score or by 3 or less. Wide open 3 coming up, and it's good. And it's that man yet again, Zoyas Karampelas. He's come up huge for Peristeri. And Brusis with the assist. 2-point lead for VEF Riga. And that is a complete mishandle by Carl Orman under a lot of pressure. He's being tested. 23-year-old, just his second pro team. And he has struggled in this second half. Just the 2 points in the third quarter. He's scoreless in the fourth. Petway, shots up, just off. Another defensive rebound. Doing a really good job for the most part in this game, just allowing one shot from Peristeri of VEF Riga. That rebound by Zoric. Now they can slow it down. They're 2 ahead. Any win will do for VEF Riga, or a loss by 3 or less. Shots up from 3, just short. Defensive rebound. They need to get the shot up. They need to know what the situation is. Boris is in. Game tied. But they need to win by 4. Great, tough play from Borusis. Almost fell out of bounds. Timeout by coach Galaitis. Let's listen into the coaches. Huge timeout.
Easy. Hey, we go for Christers, money. Listen, guys, execute. Christers here, okay? We set the screen. Igers pass the ball for Alex. Christers receive the ball, shoot the ball, guys. Shoot the ball. That's it. He makes, we finish. Let's go. Come on, go!
So just to clarify, VEF Riga will advance to the playoffs if they win, or if they lose by up to 3 points. Peristeri will qualify if they win by 4 or more. So it's going to be a huge ask for Peristeri. They need a quick steal, and then they need to score 4 points very quickly. VEF Riga in the driving seat. 5.5 seconds, tied at 57. All the way across, caught by Madsen. Shots up in the corner, is good for 3. What a finish. What a finish to this game. Exactly how Coach Galaitis drew it up. Get the ball to Zoric via Alex Madsen. If you've got the shot, take it. He got it, he took it. Timeout, Peristeri. They are almost there, VEF Riga. It's insurmountable now for Peristeri. They had to win by 4. Timeout called. Well, the referees are going to look to see if that shot was a 3 or a 2 potentially, or what the clock was showing as the ball went through the hoop. Let's listen in. Just looking again at this shot, definitely a 3. And that gives VEF Riga the edge now.
Switch, screening your player. It's okay. If play normal, screen normal. It's okay. Guys. Okay. First, down pick, read. What play different? So, let's go. Let's take one.
Peristeri have still got to try. They're 3 down. If they can make a tying 3 and force this to overtime. They need a 3 to tie and send this into overtime, and then try and win by 4 in overtime. Barusis shots up, partially blocked by Kaiser, and the game is over. Incredible matchup between these two teams, Riga and Peristeri. Final score, VEF Riga 60, Peristeri 57, and VEF Riga qualify for the round of 16. Jubilant scenes on the court in Riga. What a huge shot that was from Zoric to give them the 3-point lead. Peristeri had the chance to tie the game and send it into overtime, and then try to get it done in overtime, but it just didn't happen for them. Barusis had his shot blocked at the buzzer. But what an effort by Peristeri. They were down and out in that first half. They were a long way behind. But they hoped to be able to tie the game and send it into overtime. And it just didn't quite happen. There's your winners. And that team are going through to the round of 16. As we look at the game stats, pick out what you will. 7 more rebounds for VEF Riga, some big ones as well down the stretch. Peristeri with 3 more assists. VEF Riga with 2 more steals. And Zoric just trying to get himself down mentally and emotionally from that moment, that shot. Allman with 17, Ate with 11, Zoric with 10, Barusis with 19, 11 for Petway, 8 for Karen Pellas, and 2 huge threes for him. What a game, right to the last possession, as I said, I thought it would be. Peristeri were hoping for overtime because they weren't going to get the 4-point lead in regulation. They were desperate to tie and get it through. Desperate to tie the game, send it to OT, and then get the 4-point lead there. But it was Zoric's shot at the end. It gave them the chance to tie the game. But Barus's shot was blocked. So many permutations. This was a massive three right at the shot clock buzzer from Zoyis. Kadampelas. And a tough move by Atis Arte. Great all-round performance by VEF Riga. See Crockett there with a good play. 7 different scorers from VEF Riga, led by Carl Orman, who really struggled in the second half, but that was one of the biggest plays, just to keep them in front, to keep Peristeri at bay. And on the back of that defensive hustle, Alexander Madsen knocks down the three. His only 3 of the game, 1 of 4 for him. And then Barusis drags the double team over. And again, young Zoyis Kadampelas knocks down the 3. Barusis inside. They were just trying to keep in touch, trying to... And this was the shot that put them 3 up. Zorix just dribbles to the side. That is such a tough shot, falling out of bounds. Good catch first by Madsen for the assist. And Petway, hand right in his face. And Zorich, the biggest shot of his young life, to put them ahead by 3. And then Barusis just couldn't get the 3 to go to send it to overtime. VEF Riga win big in Riga. And unity, togetherness. It's been a tough season. It's been a tough year for everybody. But VEF Riga, putting the memories of a dismal regular season from last year well and truly behind them. They go through to the round of 16. Peristeri just falls short. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.